Hi family, welcome back to our channel. All right, so we have been able to spend some time with a young lady, Jacinta. She's a Kenyan, and we were able to spend some time with her out at Mbezi Beach. And this video is gonna just give a perspective of what she thinks about the diaspora coming out, and some of the foods and things that you should eat. But some of the things that we left off the video is she was telling us after we started recording of how difficult it is. She wants to go to the States, and she was telling me the process, and it's a process for them in Kenya, and it's different for each country on the continent. But for Kenya, she was telling us that it's an application process. She has to have bank statements to show that she has the funding or that she can afford it herself. And then she has to go to the embassy. She has to wait and get an appointment. Yeah, of course, she has to show her shot information, make sure she has her yellow fever and the other thing, and then she waits at their mercy for them to do approval. And there's other steps that that she went through, but it's a long wait period, and then you have to pay all the fees. And if they don't approve it, then you just lose the money, you lose the time, and then you apply again. And her case, she wanted to go for a wedding, I believe she said. And so she went through the steps, made the appointment, and she lives out in a village outside of Nairobi. So it takes, I think, 6 hours, she said, to get to Nairobi. So she had to make the appointment and then go out the 6 hours to get to Nairobi, wait in line at the embassy. And she said the interview was a quick, maybe 10 minutes for them to say, no, you're not approved to go. So she's not able to attend this wedding, and she's lost her money, and then she has to, start over again. So I wanted to give that because we didn't record it. So I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know that it's difficult for them to come to the States. And she really wants to come over. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or if there's any thing that you want to see, make sure that you send us an email, and the email information is below. Thank you. Okay, family, I am here with a Kenyan local just to do a quick interview and get her perspective on a couple of things. And this is Jacinta. Jacinta, please tell me your full name, or just your first and last, or whatever.
My name is Jacinta Siago.
Siago. Okay, I couldn't remember the last name. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah.
All right, so you're born and raised in Kenya.
Yes, I was born and raised in Kenya, the western part of Kenya.
Okay. And so, we were talking about the diaspora coming over within the last few years, the influx of diaspora coming over. What are your thoughts on diaspora coming into Kenya, or just Africa, period?
Okay, I think the diaspora people coming to Africa is very, very impressive because one, Africa is a very beautiful continent. I have not been to all the African countries, but Kenya, Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar, it's very beautiful. So I do encourage the diaspora people to come and see for themselves.
So any words of advice for people who are coming over who've never been to Africa before?
Okay, so for those who've never been to Africa, first, there's a difference in weather. You find that some places like Dar es Salaam, it's extremely hot, and when you visit Kenya, it's seasonal. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's rainy. So there's that difference in weather. And then there's also language. Most of the African countries, they do speak Swahili, especially here in Tanzania and in Kenya and Uganda and also Rwanda and Congo, they do speak Swahili. So it will be better for one to learn the language before coming to Africa for a long time, because it will enable them to be able to communicate, greet people, be able to ask for food, and be able to go to the malls, communication.
Okay. So that's important to know the language, at least the introductions, and maybe how to order food, things like that.
It's important for them to know the language.
Okay. So that's one thing. And then as far as the weather, depending upon where they're coming from, the weather is different here, people. I'll tell you, it is hot and humid here in Tanzania. Now, Kenya is not as bad, and they do cool off more than Tanzania does.
Yeah, especially in the months of June, July, it's pretty cold in Nairobi. Yeah.
Now, pretty cold, because me coming from the States, pretty cold. What is cold to you? Because we're used to some places we have snow and ice and stuff. So when you say cold, what's your thought of cold?
Okay, I understand. In Kenya it doesn't snow. In Africa it doesn't snow. Yeah, but just like a normal cold that comes from heavy rains.
Okay, so maybe like 70 degrees. Or you do Celsius, right?
Yeah.
So
it's not that much. Yeah, it can go up to 30. Yeah.
30 Celsius. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like 75 or something, right? I think.
Yes.
We'll do the math, family. I'm not quite sure, but I'm thinking it's not that cold. So when she says cold, she don't mean
like
cold,
it should not scare you out.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's cold for them,
it's
but
manageable.
Yeah, it's manageable, like a light jacket at night, and that's about it. And what about the mosquitoes?
The mosquitoes, it depends with the place you are visiting. Like for example, Kisumu, the Nyanza region, is where we can have some mosquitoes, but it depends with the place. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a problem with the mosquitoes.
And malaria?
Okay, malaria used to be common sometimes back, but nowadays we have the anti-malaria drugs, so you can take the anti-malaria drugs and you'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Do you have any family that lives in the States?
Yes, I do have family that lives in the States.
Okay. And do you wish to visit, or have you visited them before?
No, I haven't visited the States, but I would love to visit the States one day.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to LA.
Everybody wants to go to LA.
Yeah,
LA.
and New York.
And New York.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful cities, both.
Yeah.
States, both. Okay. Let me see what else. Can you tell me a little about yourself? I should ask you that from the beginning. What do you do in Kenya?
Okay, right now I'm a Swahili online tutor. You can find me on verbling.com as Jacinta Siago, and you can also find me on italki.com. Those two are platforms where you can enroll to learn Swahili as a language or any other language that you wish to learn. But for me, I focus on Swahili.
Okay.
Swahili only. Yeah.
Well, and Swahili is what they need when they come out here. So you said it's Verbling?
Yeah, verbling.com.
Verbling. So
yeah. When you go to Verbling, you search for Jacinta Siago. You will see my picture there, my profile, and then you can go ahead and book a lesson. You're much welcome.
Okay, so it's just verbling.com.
Yeah, verbling.com. And then the other website is italki.com.
italki.com.
Yes.
And the same thing, they just do a search and they can find you?
Yeah, same name, Jacinta Siago. You can check out my profile and you can schedule a lesson and we'll have fun learning Swahili.
Okay, Okay, so what kinds of foods, local foods, because from the States we're used to, the KFCs and the fast food Subways, stuff like that. So, I don't want that kind of stuff. I want to eat what the locals eat. So what are the main dishes that you suggest we try?
Okay, let's start with Kenya, my country. Our staple food is Ugali, made from corn flour. Ugali is very tasty. You can take it with beef stew, you can take it with chicken. We call it kuku. It's very sweet. You need to try that out when you visit Africa.
Okay, so I've had Ugali, and you just eat it with your fingers, right? There's no utensils?
We don't use a fork to eat it. We just use our fingers. Yeah, we just squeeze it like this, deep inside the stew, and then we eat. It's nice.
And it is very good. It is good. What else? What is another main dish for you?
Okay, we have the local grains, the vegetables. We don't just do the kales, but we have the traditional vegetables too. Very sweet and healthier for your body. Yeah.
Okay, vegetables. So not just kale, like what you mean, like spinach or?
Yeah, like the Chinese spinach. No, not that one only. We also have different varieties of veggies.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
okay.
make sure you try them too.
Okay.
You can also take that alongside the ugali.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have pilau. It's made from the rice, and then you can put some beef and some spices, garlic, ginger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have to try that, and I'll have to put a picture on here so we can see, so I can show everybody how that looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So what are you going to do at the beach today? Thank you for stopping again. What are you going to do at the beach today?
Today I'm just going to enjoy the breeze at the beach, and I plan on putting on my swimming costume and going inside the water.
Okay.
I love swimming, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, it's a nice day out. It's low tide right now,
Yeah.
but I see people are already out, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, very good, very good. All right, so I appreciate you taking time with us to do this interview out here on the busy beach. It's beautiful
Yeah.
out here today. Is there anything else that you want to tell the diaspora? Any advice or anything else you want to say?
Okay, I just want to tell the diaspora people, make sure you find time and visit Africa. Visit Kenya, Mombasa, visit Dar es Salaam, visit Zanzibar. They are very nice places to visit. Yeah.
And beautiful.
And then the African people are kind, they are so much welcoming, so you won't feel odd one out. Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Okay, you're welcome.